So you may already know one position of the minor pentatonic scale, but let's review it just in case. The minor pentatonic scale is used for blues or a song in a minor key. Very bluesy sounding scale. Let's play it in the key of A. So I'm going to start with my first finger on an A note at the 5th fret. I'm going to put my first finger at the 5th fret, and I'm going to use my ring finger, my 4th finger on the 8th fret. Then I move down to the 5th string with my first finger, then 3rd finger on the 7th fret. Same thing on the next string. 1st finger on the 5th fret, 3rd finger on the 7th fret, same on the next string. 1st finger on the 5th fret, ring finger on the 7th fret, 2nd string, 1st finger on the 5th fret, 4th finger on the 8th fret, 1st string, 1st finger on the 5th fret, 4th finger on the 8th fret. So you'll notice one thing. Every finger has a fret. I haven't moved at all. I'm staying locked in one position. And I always say it's kind of like typing, right? If you kind of hunt and peck with your fingers, you're going to lose your place. But I don't even have to look because I know that each finger has a fret that it's going to play. So let's go over it again. 1st finger, 4th finger. 1st, 3rd, 1st, 3rd, 1st, 3rd, 1st, 4th, 1st, and 4th. That's the minor pentatonic scale in A. Now, if I want it in B, I'm going to move it A sharp, B, right up to the 7th fret and play the exact same scale again. So completely movable depending on the key. Now, I included a chart with these lessons that shows how all of the scales sort of snap together like a grid. Where the first position ends, the second one picks up. So the end of the first position would be here. Right? That's the highest notes of this position. That's the lowest notes of the next position. So these notes start the next position. Take a look at that chart and just start to familiarize yourself with the different positions. If you haven't worked with this first position, start with that, really get it under your fingers. Then you can move to another one. But anyway, this is the minor pentatonic scale. If I'm on A, I'm starting on A. Now, what if I'm not playing a blues, and what if I'm not playing in a minor key? Let's say I'm doing sort of a soft rock thing or a country thing. Then I'm going to want to play the major pentatonic scale. The great thing about the guitar is that a lot of these fingerings move as is up and down the neck. We already saw that, right, with bar chords. You just kind of move your shape up and down. Well, the same thing is true with the major pentatonic scale. So if I want a major pentatonic for something that sounds more poppy or country, I'm not going to start here at the 5th fret. I'm going to move the scale as is down 3 frets. 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to play the same scale. And that will work really well over something that's not a blues in a major key. Now you'll notice I'm not starting on the A note anymore. I'm starting with my first finger down here, but it's the same scale. It's a major pentatonic scale. It has an A in it. It just doesn't start on A anymore. So let me just review that. If you're playing a blues or something in a minor key, you'll want the minor pentatonic scale. I'm going to start right on the root. So if it's A, I'll start right here. If I'm in A, but it's something sort of happier, not bluesy sounding, I'm going to start 3 frets back from the root. 1, 2, 3. Right there. If I'm in the key of C, here's another example, right? If I'm playing a blues or something minor, I'll start right there. If I'm playing something that's not blues, then then I'm going to start 3 frets back from C. 1, 2, 3, and play the scale there. Same scale, and that becomes C major, pentatonic. We're going to talk a lot more about this in the next lessons. We're going to play some tunes so you'll get to really practice it.